Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the weekly Astro Tarot Zodiac Readings, my loves. I have looked at the charts for the week ahead, and I will just quickly go over what is standing out strongly for me for the coming week. And the first thing is Mercury is coming out of retrograde. So, but before we let off the fireworks and celebrate this one, hold your horses, my loves. It is not, I don't feel it's going to be a regular Mercury coming direct at all. We have the, when Mercury comes out of retrograde, my loves, it is going to be sitting conjunct Neptune. They'll be both at 16 degrees in Pisces, and the feeling I get from this is when I was actually looking at this chart, I have to tell you this story. And I was just looking at this going, oh, what type of energy is this going to bring? And I've got funny guides that I got this funny vision of Mercury retrograde being like we're up in a plane, you know, and it's sort of gotten out of control. And that has been this Mercury retrograde, just with not knowing where we're going or, you know, which direction we're going in. And like, there hasn't been much clarity around for many people at all during this retrograde. So they gave me this and they showed me coming out of Mercury retrograde. It's like, oh yes, Mercury's just going to stop and fall deep into the ocean. So, and us in this plane. So it's going to be like this confusion, then going into the depths of emotion and more confusion. So, but I do feel, you know, there's that scrambling to, you know, in my vision, there was this scrambling to get off this, like seatbelts, and press the ejector button to get out of this plane that was sinking. So it was like, okay, well, I sort of felt like, thanks my guides, thanks Spirit. That was a very interesting heads up for the energies that we are going to be stepping into this week. So that's a big one. So just a little heads up, my loves. I don't feel like we should be, you know, cracking open the champagne quite yet with the Mercury coming direct, because we definitely have that powerful conjunction going on there. But with all this confusion that's been going on, and that is still going to be here, I feel the bigger picture, the bigger meaning with this is for us to look a little bit deeper and to follow our gut instinct or intuition, more than, you know, I guess it's hard to overanalyze things when we're so confused. When things are just like, as it has been, you know. So it's giving us an opportunity not to rely as much on our analytical minds. In a way, I do feel there's a importance around listening to your intuition a little bit stronger, and trusting that, my loves. We do have a beautiful Venus sextile Uranus coming in, my loves. So I do feel very positive about that. It's nearly like that is the ejector button. This Venus sextile Uranus is the ejector button in all this chaos. And I think it's important not to panic as well when they're giving me this, you know, going under the water. You know, a lot of people can panic in those situations. Just remember to breathe, remember your gut instinct. Remember, in the big picture, everything is meant to be. We are all being guided in the right direction, but sometimes we need to let go of things, my loves. We need to let go of, especially trying to control everything so much. So yeah, I do feel we are becoming clearer around what we need to let go. But like I said, we do have that beautiful Venus sextile Uranus there that is bringing in that light at the end of the tunnel there. Okay, that light in the darkness with that one. Okay, so that's probably the really big thing that jumped out to me for the week ahead, my loves. So what I'm going to do, beautifuls, and just remember I do my daily readings as well, which has been a little bit confusing for me, like bringing this Mercury Neptune energy already, of what I'm going over each morning to not go over that in my weekly. So I'm still trying to work all that out, but that was the big thing I felt that stood out first for me anyway. There's also this Pluto and North Node aspect going on as well. And you know what? I felt a lot of karma coming in with that. The energies I got from that, my loves, is it's important for us to, as a collective, it's like all these aspects, the planets, and just looking out there into the world. It's like we are being called now to grow more. It is growing. There's this element of needing to grow up, I'm feeling. And the strong feeling I felt was around us playing the victim, and also playing on the hamster wheel. And the hamster wheel is the karmic wheel, my loves. You know, there's this element of this, lots of karma is being cleared out at this moment. And we have all been sitting in that a lot, and that has been intense for a lot of people. But not to stay on that karmic wheel, we really need to look at things from the broader picture of having faith that everything is playing out perfectly, and for us not to react in a less than mature way of, you know, oh, they hurt me, so I'm going to hurt them back type of thing. You know, that's what I feel, what especially my guides are bringing in, and what really came out when I was looking at that aspect of we're being guided not to play like that anymore. We need to now mature as a race and really rise above this karmic energy. It's like the universe is helping us with clearing this karma, maybe from this life, but from past lives as well. Because I do feel this heavy karmic energy, this can't be taken into this higher vibration. It holds us, but it's up to us to release that. And we can release that. And forgiveness is one of the most powerful things to release karma, when we can forgive and truly then let that go. And sometimes before we forgive, looking at what did we learn from that situation, because I do believe every situation was agreed upon to either push you in a certain direction, give you a certain lesson, or perhaps pay a karmic debt from a past life. So then that debt has cleared, unless we want to keep it going. So my loves, that's just my little rant for the week, my lovelies, okay? But that's sort of the big energies I'm feeling around this week. But I would love it if you join me. I do my, every morning, I just have a little look at, I do focus on the moon, because that's sort of our unconscious emotions, just to get the energies of the day, of the forecast of the day. So I'd love you to join me for that. But let's now get into our tarot readings for each zodiac. Okay, So, my loves, for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising beautifuls, we have 2 cards. For this week, we have 7 of Pentacles and the Key, my loves. Okay, beauties. So what I am picking up from this, I'm feeling this week your guidance here, Aries, is to, I guess, watch your money. I'm feeling from this that there could be things that you are working towards, you know, perhaps a new home, a new car, or that I just sort of feel like there's some beautiful new beginnings here. There's some new things that you're working towards. But with this 7 of Pentacles, I'm feeling, I do feel you're very much going in the right direction here, Aries. But the energy I'm getting is this week, it's be smart with your money, beautiful Aries out there. It's like put your, save as much as you can this week. Put some away for a rainy day or towards this new beginning here with the Key. This new, like I said, home, car. There could be something that you're working towards, something here, Aries, but it's like I'm feeling with the 7 of Pentacles. It's a fact of, you know, just watching your money. No unnecessary spending this week for you guys. Put that money aside. I nearly feel, you know, there will be, you know, what I'm feeling, there's this, it's like you put some money away, you save some money, and the universe is going to match that. You know, that's sort of what I'm feeling with this for this week, Aries, my loves. Okay, so Aries, it's all about saving your pennies. Okay, my loves. Next up, Taurus, for the collective of Taurus. Sun, Moon or Rising, we have, my loves, we have Mountain and 2 of Swords. Okay, beautiful Taurus. So your guidance for this week through the tarot, my loves, I do feel not needing to rush decisions for this week ahead here, Taurus. I do feel there is a need here to slow down and clear your mind just a little bit and take your time with big decisions. Okay, I just feel a need to be cautious in and around jumping into decisions. I even think we got this card for you guys last week as well, if I can recall. So yes, beautiful. So there's definitely this element with any big decisions. Try and slow down and feel into it a little bit more. No quick decisions this week, beautiful Taurians. I'm just feeling with that Mountain, it is all about being protected, as I know you are, but there's this element of remaining cautious. And just looking at the astrology, my loves, it's not going to be a great week for jumping into new projects or making big decisions. Yes, the planning stage is fine, but not making the big moves. And I feel like this is just a little bit of a heads up for you beautiful Taurians out there, just to slow down, my loves, and feel into decisions first. Okay, beautifuls? Okay, next up we have Gemini. And we have 7 of Wands, Gemini and the Lion. Nice. Okay. I do feel here, Gemini, that you may feel a little maybe under fire this week. Maybe there's some, you know, and the feeling I'm getting, I'm tapping into here, that you may feel this, but I nearly feel it's just a little bit like maybe you're reading into things too much here this week, Gemini, or sort of maybe blowing things out of proportion a little bit here. There may be some, you know, because I feel many people are going to be going through their own stuff. I just feel with the Seven of Wands, maybe you're feeling a little bit more highly sensitive this coming week, beautiful Geminis, and you may, you know, take things too personally. Whereas I feel, you know, with this Lion, with this, it's time to, this week forward, to tap into and build your confidence more, and not relying on others. So if you're not feeling the support of others, like I feel like there's just a little bit of you taking something a little bit too personally here, Gemini. But in a way, if you're not feeling supported by others, sometimes it's just, you know, a reason to tap in and find your inner confidence and your inner strength and courage to move forward without needing the acceptance and approval and everything of people around you, Gemini. Okay, so the message this week, my loves, is try not to take things too personally, but there is definitely this element of really tapping into your inner strength and courage and confidence this week, so you can move forward. But it's not, this week it's all about coming from within for you, Gemini. It's not, don't look for it, for the acknowledgement of people around you. It's time for you to just like know your worth a little bit more this week, Gemini. Okay, my loves, next up we have Cancer. We have, oh, beautiful Ace of Cups and celebrations. Isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful energy around the collective for Cancer. Sun, moon, or rising, beautifuls. Nice. So an ace is always about new beginnings, beautifuls. So, and cups is all around the heart. Okay, so this could definitely mean just, you know, yes, definitely. It can bring in relationships with others, but it can also mean a deeper connection in with that spiritual, that divine energy of love that surrounds us all. But being here with the celebrations, I do feel very positive around a love connection this week, Cancer. You know, so for many Cancers out there that are in relationships, maybe you're celebrating anniversaries, engagements, planning weddings, but it feels very, very nice. Or you could even be attending weddings. Someone very close to you could be news of engagements and weddings here. But whatever this is, it feels lovely for you. Obviously, this energy is going to play out very, very differently for all the Cancerians out there. But just like this card says, celebrations. And you just have to look at the Ace of Cups to feel the joy coming out of that card. So this feels like very, very amazing this week, Cancerians, for you guys. Considering all the energies going on, this is two really wonderful cards. So all I can say is make sure you're open to receive, beautiful Cancerians, because that does feel lovely. Okay, next up, the collective of Leo. Sun, moon, rising, beautifuls. This is nice too. We have Nine of Cups and the Judgment card. Okay, so Nine of Cups is all about blessings, my loves, and the Judgment card is all about soul searching. The energy I'm getting, the message I'm getting from these for this week ahead, Leo, is to sit in a place of gratitude. And I nearly feel with this soul searching, I nearly feel there's this element of maybe, you know, this looking back, looking in the past. And like I said in the astrology, if there's anything with looking back, anything where you may have felt you were a victim, it's like find what you learned in that situation. Because I feel like this sitting in this gratitude with this soul searching, is there's going to be a big release this week, Leo, that all these blessings come in here. But I do feel it is around this looking back. So all I can say this week, Leo, is maybe, you know, if you are looking back, just maybe see where you may have been feeling the victim in a situation, and take your power back from that situation here. And to take your power back, all you need to really do is really find what did you learn from that situation. Even horrible situations sometimes actually do give us a gift. That it could be something we learn within ourselves, or it may have sent us on a certain path in life, that there's the blessing in there. But it does feel really good, this obviously this deeper healing. You're getting that attitude of gratitude this week, Leo, and the blessings are going to be just flowing in. But like I said, with that Judgment card, I do feel there's an element of you looking back there and releasing some energy around maybe being a victim in the past. That's going to help release and bring in this gratitude, and then all these amazing blessings for you. Okay, next up we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo, we have Queen of Cups and Fire. Okay, nice. Okay, so I definitely feel there's a diving deep here as well, Virgo, this week ahead with this Queen of Cups. There's a certain depth with this Queen, and I feel those watery energies here. And I feel definitely there's with this fire and this diving deep, there's very much like Leo. Sorry, a mental blank then. Very much like Leo, with the maybe looking back a little bit, but then finding the blessing in it. I feel there is definitely a strong release, a stronger release here around this diving deep here. Beautiful, Virgo. And I just want to say, Virgo, if you are finding that you are having a highly emotional week, it's being released, my loves. Whatever emotions are coming up this week, you don't need to, I feel, get too much in the analyzing of them. But I do feel they're just coming up to be released here. Feels really, really good. Feels really good. And if any of you beautiful Virgos out there are drawn to lighting that fire for that release, then that is just, would be really powerful here. So it feels lovely there for you, Virgo. Okay, next up, my loves, we have Libra. Libra, we have Six of Pentacles and Golds. Okay, nice. So Libra, I do feel there is maybe a bit of a breakthrough in and around finances this week. Maybe finances are just going to, maybe you're just going to have a really smooth week around finances here. I do feel there's an element of you're feeling successful this week. So there may be bonuses at work, or I just feel this lighter energy around money. So maybe you're just lightening up the bills somehow. Things are just getting a little bit lighter here. So maybe there is an element of maybe something being paid off this week. Beautiful Libra. But I do feel you're going to feel financially successful this week. So I do feel, that finances are going to flow, but I feel like with this success, I feel nearly like you're releasing something with that as well. There's some changes in and around the financial structure here somewhere. So that feels very, very positive for you. Okay, beautifuls. Next we have Scorpio. Scorpio, we have Queen of Pentacles and the Wish card. Beautiful. And sorry if you can hear my children in the background. They've been very rowdy tonight. Okay, 2 boys. I love them. Okay, beautiful Scorpio. The collective of Scorpio. So this is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Scorpio. We have Queen of Pentacles and the Wish. So I do feel there is an element here of looking after body this week with this Queen of Pentacles here. This I do feel there's this nourishment of the body here. Beautiful Scorpio. I'm just feeling how this is intermingling with this Wish card. Because I do feel there's the nourishment of the body, looking after the body this week, Scorpio. And this feels really, really positive for you. So if you have been feeling like you may be in a little bit of a rut, moving through certain emotions, as we all are, as this element of this Queen of Pentacles, it's like maybe just focus on the nourishment with the body and everything else is going to follow. Okay, so it feels very, very positive. But this Wish card, I would just want to have a closer look to see if I get anything out of this. Look, the Wish card is the best card in the deck here, my loves. And I do feel there's an element of your wishes are coming true. But these cards coming out together, I nearly feel... perhaps looking after yourself, Scorpio, showing yourself this, giving yourself this nourishment, giving yourself this support. It's nearly like this deeper, this body healing I'm feeling through this is all your desires are coming true from that. Okay, so I sort of feel this week, Scorpio, it's like first step is for you just to take care and nourish yourself, your body this week, because it is definitely lining you up for your wishes coming true, your desires coming in here. Feels wonderful. Okay, next we have Sagittarius. And we have 8 of Cups and our beautifuls. Okay, so, very spiritual cards here, Sagittarius, this week. I definitely feel there is some spiritual growth happening here. There's some opening up a little bit more, some more wisdom flowing down. A real quest here, my loves. So I do feel, Sagittarius, this week it is important to, put that your spiritual side more as, highlight that this week. Work on that more this week. Sort of make that a priority this week, because I feel there is some amazing growth coming this week. Some new connections I'm even feeling coming in here. Sagittarius. And I feel this element of this clarity, like knowing what you need to leave behind for your spiritual quest here. Walking away, or not necessarily even walking away, leaving behind what no longer serves you. And I'm feeling very internal with this. So maybe, it's time this week, Sagittarius, that you know what we hold within. What are we holding on to? And this could be, holding on things from the past, unforgiveness, any failures of the past, going over the past. There's an element of this being left behind this week, but with this, there's this huge spiritual growth with this for this week ahead. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Feels it feels really amazing. So like I said, I do feel make your spiritual quest a priority this week, but I do feel you have the clarity, you know what you need to let go of, Sagittarius, and there is a huge opportunity this week of you doing that. And it feels amazing. It feels magical. Yay. Okay, my loves, next we have Capricorn. Capricorn, we have Snake and Queen of Swords. Okay, my loves. Okay. So I definitely feel there is definitely the wisdom here coming through with this Queen of Swords here, Capricorn. But I do feel there's this element of, I'm feeling Capricorn, sun, moon or rising. I'm a Capricorn moon, so I'm taking heed of this. I do feel there's an element of this wisdom. But with that wisdom, with these two combined, I'm feeling knowing when your wisdom is not needed, or when it's falling on deaf ears, I want to say, Capricorn, okay? Because I do feel this amazing wisdom here, and I feel this, with this snake energy, I'm feeling strong intuition in and around that. But with this snake, I'm feeling just, I guess in a way, needing to pick your battles this week, Capricorn. Knowing when, I guess getting to that point where knowing you don't have to be right. Just sort of knowing that you're right within yourself, you know your truth is all you need. But just picking your battles this week. And with that snake, I do feel intuitively, you will sort of feel that. It's like sometimes silence is golden. Towards, you know, people that may not be ready to hear the wisdom or take on this wisdom. But I do feel this amazing wisdom there. But it's just, I guess, finding your patience with others. Not everybody is on your path or has your wisdom. And just finding your patience in and around others with this. Not being too quick to maybe not even lose your temper, but just get frustrated with people. So just knowing when to, yeah, just picking your battles this week. Beautiful Capricorn, I feel. Okay, my loves. Next we have Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. We have the Death card and 10 of Wands. Okay, so with these two cards, I do feel there is this element here of maybe feeling the weight on your shoulders this week. And I actually just got this back pain then. So yes, you may feel the heaviness this week. Beautiful Aquarius. And if you physically feel the back pain, maybe go and get a massage or something. But I feel this, you know, that there's this Death card is all about transformation. So there is like you're going through a transition somewhere here this week. Within your life here, there's a transition going on, Aquarius. And this is for sun, moon or rising, my loves. And I feel there's this element of needing to slow down a bit. Because this, like I said, I can feel this weight on my shoulders when I tap into this energy here. But considering, I feel the patience is you don't need to get up that, you don't have to get up that hill with all those sticks straight away, my loves, okay? But you need to be patient during this transformation, this transition, because you are transforming in a way here. So I do feel this week, the element of, if you are feeling the weight of anything this week, try and let as much go as possible. And if you are having physical pains in your back, you know, do the practical things, like go and have a massage or go get checked out. But there's this element of what are you taking on board? Normally that is manifesting from, we have too much, we're taking on too much responsibility here. So watch where you take on responsibility this week. And if you are having those physical ailments, definitely have a little look at where you are choosing to take on too much responsibility, like you feel you're just, there's some overbearing energy here. I'm feeling like this weighing down. So this could come up this week, Aquarius, and needing to look at that and where you choose to really let some of that responsibility go, let some of that weight go for this transformation, because there's no need to carry this weight. And sometimes we just feel that responsible energy, so we do it, but it does come down to our choice. So there is definitely an element of being able to transform and transition out of that, taking on all this responsibility and feeling weighed down by the world this week. So you are definitely going to be, there could be that clarity and that awareness and even that action around letting that go this week, Aquarius. And last but not least, beautifuls, we have Pisces. So the collective of Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, we have the Emperor. And we have the Coffin card, which is all about natural endings. And I do feel, especially with this Emperor, Pisces, you are making decisions this week to end certain things in your life. Okay, you are taking the stance of the Emperor here. You are making the executive decision. You are taking charge of the situation. And there is definitely some strong energy around this, some powerful energy around this of natural endings. So you are definitely taking action this week into those endings here, Pisces. But it does feel very, very good. What's standing out in this Coffin card is this peace lily here. Peace lily. So whatever natural endings are happening here this week, Pisces, I do feel there's this element of peace coming from it. I'm feeling beautiful peace coming from this, being at peace. I feel very much at ease. So there may be something that hasn't been very peaceful for you, has been very disrupting in your energy, in your life, that there is definitely this natural ending coming in this week, either decisions around it or it's the movements there. But it does feel very, very positive for you here, Pisces. So my lovelies, that is the Zodiac readings for the week, and I hope they resonate. Make sure you check them all out. My boys have really been running amok tonight, so I've had so many cuts of this video, but it's all good. I might even put a couple of bloopers on the end just so you can have a laugh as well. Okay, my love, so yes, nearly 11 o'clock at night here now. So I'd love you to join me, my loves. Every morning I do a daily energy report looking at the moon, a moonology report. If you are keen on checking that out, that's just on YouTube, Amethyst Moon Healing. And I do my card of the day with that, which I do post on Facebook. So my loves, I send you so much love, healing and blessings for the week ahead. And until tomorrow or next week, I shall see you then. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah. Okay, Aries. Aries, my loves, what we have this week is 7 of Pentacles for you guys. Zombie coming up in the corner. Oh, okay. So, in here, so I nearly feel maybe there's an element of saving money. What cards? Okay, I'm going to pull another card with that. Oh, we've got Lucy as well. I can't do this.